I'm Catherine Otto, the Editor-in-Chief of Heart.
And I'm Pascal Meier, the Editor-in-Chief of Open Heart.
And we'd like to tell you a little bit about the scope of our journals, some of the special features, and some tips on how to get your paper published. To start with, Heart is an international journal that publishes papers on clinical cardiology. We publish original research papers on all aspects of cardiology, including coronary disease, arrhythmias, and heart failure. And we're particularly interested in some of the newer emerging areas such as adult congenital heart disease and valvular heart disease. We've also published several papers over the last year on areas such as global health and healthcare delivery, and also telemedicine and other approaches using new digital devices to improve healthcare. Pascal, how would you describe the scope of Open Heart?
As we are a sister journal of you, Catherine, we have a very similar scope. We are a general cardiology journal. We are also interested in peripheral vascular disease and also in the effect of nutrition on cardiac health.
And I might mention that both our journals are very interested in systematic reviews and meta-analyses as good ways to synthesize data if done in a rigorous and appropriate way. We also have a very close collaboration between our journals. So papers sent to Heart that might not be published in Heart either because the focus is not quite what we need or because it doesn't reach the priority for publication, we offer the opportunity to transfer directly to Open Heart.
And this is a big advantage for authors as this transfer facilitates the process. It makes it much quicker. You don't need, as an author, to reformat your paper, and we even use previous peer reviews.
Some of the special features of Heart, we have review articles, which are state-of-the-art review articles, most of which are commissioned, but we also welcome your suggestions for review articles. We have Image Challenge, which is a board review type case that you're welcome to submit to. And we have editorials, and typically the editorials are written by reviewers of the article. So reviewers will be the people who write the editorials. And finally, we have our Education and Heart section, which provides a broad curriculum for the cardiologist in practice. So Pascal, what does Open Heart have?
So we have similar features. We also do reviews and editorials, especially for articles that are very interesting, very controversial, and that's an area that we certainly welcome. We commission editorials, also often done by reviewers who know the study very well, and this gives an additional visibility of the paper. So we, in addition to all the social media and modern digital networking that we use, and with the help of our media team in BMJ, you certainly have an advantage of a high visibility of your paper published in Heart or Open Heart.
Now, kind of turning to some tips on how to get your paper published. I think the first thing, which seems sort of obvious but is not always done by authors, is to really clearly state your hypothesis so that both the reviewers and the readers know what motivated the research you're doing. What would you say, Pascal, is another common error that people make in their presenting their papers for research?
I think that it's very important for the research to be methodologically robust and to use proper statistics, and researchers should really consult a statistician or our editorial team if they need further help there, and we are very willing to support them if they need that help. What I also feel is very important is to have good illustrations. They really help the reader to understand the data. So for us, illustrations is certainly a good illustration is certainly a key element of a good research paper and helps to get it published.
Yeah, and I'd add when you get to the conclusions and discussion section of your paper, it's very important if the study shows an association between two variables to describe that as an association and not ascribe a cause and effect relationship, which would require a randomized study to show that relationship. So thinking about how to frame your discussion is also an important factor in how reviewers and readers will look at your research. And then we'd like to encourage all of you to feel free to contact us if you have any questions about submitting a paper to Heart or questions about your paper. We're happy to be in contact with you and discuss that. So we hope to see your paper soon.